7 foods that have more calcium than milk. Get stronger bones. Is your body quietly losing strength? You might not see it in the mirror, but if you're over 60, there's a good chance your bones are getting weaker every single day. It starts small. Your knees feel stiff in the morning. The stairs seem steeper, where you find yourself reaching for furniture to steady your balance. You chalk it up to aging. I'm just getting older, you tell yourself. But what if that wasn't the whole story? Behind these everyday struggles might be something far more preventable, a calcium deficiency that's slowly draining your strength from the inside out. Most people assume they're safe because they drink milk. After all, that's what we were told for decades. Drink milk for strong bones. But here's the shocking truth. Many seniors who drink milk every day are still calcium deficient. Why? Because your body's ability to absorb calcium declines with age. You need more, and you need it in smarter ways. Even worse, as you lose calcium, your bones become brittle. One wrong step, one minor fall, and suddenly, you're facing months of recovery from a fracture that could have been prevented. The truth is, osteoporosis doesn't show symptoms until it's already serious. But here's the good news. Nature has given us powerful, calcium-rich foods, and some of them have more calcium than milk. In fact, one of the foods we're about to show you has 7 times more. And they're not just better for your bones, they help with digestion, heart health, inflammation, and overall aging. So if you're lactose intolerant, vegan, or just trying to protect your independence and mobility, this video is for you. Stick with me until the end, because the last food on this list is one almost every senior overlooks, and it might be the most important one of all. But first, let me ask you, where are you tuning in from today? Are you currently taking anything for your bones? Please let us know in the comments. Now, let's start with something small, but mighty. Food number 1. Chia seeds. 631 milligrams of calcium per 100 grams. You've probably seen them sitting quietly on a shelf at your local grocery store. Tiny black seeds, barely bigger than a grain of sand. But don't let their size fool you. Chia seeds are one of the richest sources of calcium on the planet, packing in over 631 milligrams per 100 grams, far more than a glass of milk. And yet, most people over 60 don't eat them at all. Here's what makes chia seeds so powerful. Their calcium isn't riding solo. You also get magnesium, phosphorus, and omega-3 fatty acids, nutrients that work together to support your bones, reduce inflammation, and protect your joints from wear and tear. And they're incredibly gentle on the digestive system. A big win if your stomach struggles with traditional dairy. When soaked in liquid, chia seeds form a gel-like coating that helps hydrate your digestive tract and even slow down blood sugar spikes after meals. But let's make this personal. Here's a quick self-check. When you stand up after sitting for a while, do your knees feel tight or unstable? Do your joints pop or click when you stretch in the morning? If so, your bones might be crying out for more support. And chia seeds could be an easy fix. Adding them to your routine is simple. Stir a tablespoon into your oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or make chia pudding with your favorite milk alternative. You don't need to overhaul your diet, just shift the building blocks. And remember, your bones are like a retirement account. The more you invest now, the more freedom you'll have later. 1 tablespoon of chia a day might sound small, but it's one more brick in the foundation that keeps you moving, walking, and living on your terms. Now, if you thought chia seeds were impressive, wait until you hear what's hiding inside one of America's most common snacks. Food number 2. Almonds. 264 milligrams of calcium per 100 grams. Now let's talk about something familiar. Almonds. You've probably got a bag sitting in your pantry right now. Crunchy, tasty, and heart-healthy. But what most people don't realize is that almonds are also loaded with bone-strengthening calcium. Just a handful gives you more than 70 milligrams. That adds up fast. In fact, per 100 grams, almonds offer more than double the calcium found in a glass of milk. And here's the part most people miss. Almonds don't just give you calcium, they also give you magnesium, a key mineral that helps your body actually absorb that calcium and send it to your bones where it belongs. Without magnesium, that calcium might never make it past your gut. Almonds also deliver healthy fats and plant-based protein, both of which help reduce inflammation and keep your muscles strong. And when you're over 60, that muscle-to-bone connection matters more than ever. Now, let me ask you something. Have you noticed your grip strength weakening lately? Maybe jars are harder to open, grocery bags feel heavier, or you need both hands to lift something you used to carry with one. That might not be your muscles. That could be your bones, quietly getting weaker beneath the surface. And almonds? They're one of the easiest ways to push back. Snack on them raw, sprinkle them into a salad, use almond butter on toast. They're portable, affordable, and powerful. Just make sure you're choosing unsalted natural almonds, not the kind covered in sugar or oil. Because when it comes to stronger bones after 60, sometimes the best medicine is a handful of nuts. Food number 3. Sesame seeds. 975 milligrams of calcium per 100 grams. This might surprise you, but these tiny seeds, they contain 7 times more calcium than milk. Yes, we're talking about sesame seeds. Just 100 grams delivers a massive 975 milligrams of calcium. That's one of the highest natural sources on the planet. And for your bones, it's a game changer. But calcium is just the beginning. Sesame seeds are also rich in magnesium, phosphorus, and zinc, minerals that form the foundation of strong bones and healthy joints. They help you stay steady on your feet. They help you bend, twist, reach without pain. And they help reduce the risk of slow healing fractures after a fall. Now, here's where it gets personal. Do your joints feel stiff when you first wake up? Do you hear little pops or cracks when you stretch or walk? Those aren't just harmless sounds. They could be signs that your bones and joints are running low on support. And sesame seeds? They're a fast, simple fix. You don't need to eat them by the spoonful. Just sprinkle them on stir-fried vegetables. Add them to your salad. Or try tahini, a creamy sesame paste that's perfect in dressings or on toast. And if you toast the seeds first, your body absorbs the nutrients even better. The truth is, most people ignore sesame seeds. But your bones, they don't forget. They know the difference between full support and slow decline. So next time you're in the kitchen, remember, sometimes the smallest foods do the heaviest lifting. Food number 4. Sardines. 382 milligrams of calcium per 100 grams with bones. Now, this one might make you raise an eyebrow. Sardines. That little canned fish most people walk right past in the store. But here's what most people don't realize. When you eat sardines with the bones, you're getting a powerful dose of calcium. 382 milligrams per 100 grams to be exact. And not just any calcium. This is highly absorbable, bone-ready calcium, because the bones in sardines are soft, edible, and easy for your body to use. But that's just the start. Sardines are also rich in vitamin D, the nutrient that tells your body where to send calcium. Without enough vitamin D, calcium can float around useless, or worse, end up in the wrong places like your arteries. With vitamin D, it goes straight to your bones. And sardines are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids too, which help reduce joint pain, stiffness, and inflammation. Now, I know what you might be thinking. I can't stand the taste. Totally fair. But don't give up just yet. Try mashing sardines into a flavorful spread. Mix with a little lemon, mustard, or herbs. Add them to pasta, or chop them into a salad where their taste disappears, but their nutrients stay strong. Let me ask you something. Have you noticed your balance getting worse lately? Do you avoid uneven surfaces, or feel nervous going downstairs? That could be your bones, not your brain, telling you they need help. Sardines aren't glamorous, but they're cheap, they're convenient, and they work. Because sometimes the strongest bones come from the softest bones, inside a little silver can. Food number 5. Calcium set tofu. 350 milligrams of calcium per 100 grams. If you've been avoiding dairy, or your stomach just doesn't handle it the way it used to, this next food might be your new best friend. It's called calcium set tofu, and just 100 grams delivers around 350 milligrams of calcium, often more than a serving of milk. But the real secret? It's how that calcium is set. When tofu is made using calcium sulfate, not all brands use it, the final product becomes a rich, plant-based source of bone-ready calcium. And for seniors, that's huge, because calcium set tofu is also high in plant-based protein, which helps you maintain lean muscle as you age. It's low in calories, gentle on digestion, and completely cholesterol-free. And unlike some supplements, your body actually absorbs it. But most people walk right past it. Here's a quick self-check. Do you feel more tired than usual after meals? Does your body feel like it's not recovering the way it used to, even after a good night's sleep? That could be your muscle and bone connection weakening. Tofu supports both, without relying on animal products or dairy that can cause bloating or inflammation in sensitive bodies. And the best part? Tofu absorbs flavor. So whether you stir-fry it with garlic and ginger, bake it in a sheet pan meal, or blend it into a smoothie, it bends to your taste. All you need is the calcium set kind. It'll say it right on the label. So, if milk leaves you feeling heavy, bloated, or unsure, tofu could give your bones exactly what they need, and your body the relief it's been waiting for. Tofu may be soft, but it's one of the strongest sources of bone support you can eat. Food number 6. Kale. 150 milligrams of calcium per 100 grams. Now, you've probably heard it before. Kale is healthy, But here's what most people don't know. Kale doesn't just have calcium. It has the kind of calcium your body actually absorbs, at about 100 milligrams per 100 grams. It may not seem like much on paper, but kale's calcium is highly bioavailable, meaning your body absorbs it better than the calcium in milk. And that's not all. Kale also gives you vitamin K1, a nutrient that works like a traffic director for calcium. It tells calcium to go to your bones, and not your arteries. That's a big deal, especially after 60, when calcium can sometimes deposit where it shouldn't. Plus, kale is packed with vitamin C, vitamin A, and powerful antioxidants that help fight inflammation, not just in your joints, but in your whole body. Here's a quick self-check. Are your knees or fingers getting stiffer in cold weather? Do you feel like your body is aging faster than your mind? If so, it's time to feed your bones the right kind of fuel, not just more, but better. Kale is easy to prepare. You can toss it in a salad, sauté it in olive oil, or blend it into a smoothie with banana and berries. It's gentle, it's versatile, and it's wildly underrated for bone health. You don't need to love it, you just need to use it, because the right calcium only works if your body can use it. Food number 7. Collard greens. 232 milligrams of calcium per 100 grams. And now we've come to one of the most overlooked, underappreciated powerhouses on the list. Collard greens. This southern classic delivers 232 milligrams of calcium per 100 grams. And like kale, it's not just how much it gives, it's how well your body absorbs it. Collard greens are rich in vitamin K, vitamin A, and natural antioxidants that protect your bones from the inside out. And they come with something special, a unique ability to support bone density while also keeping inflammation low. That's why many nutritionists now recommend collard greens as one of the best leafy greens for seniors, especially for women over 60 who are at higher risk for osteoporosis. And here's the beauty of it. Collards are gentle on digestion, and they're easy to cook. You can steam them, sauté them, or simmer them in a broth with garlic and olive oil. Let me ask you this. Have you had more back pain or joint tightness lately, especially after sitting too long or walking uphill? That might not just be aging. That could be your bone structure slowly thinning without enough nutrient support. Collard greens help rebuild what time tries to take away. They're the kind of food that doesn't just fill your plate, it strengthens your foundation. They may not be trendy, but they've stood the test of time, and they still belong on your plate. Because strong bones aren't built in a bottle, they're built one bite at a time. So there you have it. 7 foods that contain more calcium than milk, and more importantly, 7 foods your body can actually use to build stronger bones. Now, this isn't about giving up dairy entirely. It's about expanding your options. Because the truth is, milk alone isn't enough. Not after 60. Not when your body absorbs less calcium and loses more of it, year after year. But here's the good news. You don't have to overhaul your diet. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated routines. Just start by adding one of these foods to your day. A spoonful of chia seeds in your oatmeal, a handful of almonds in your bag, a side of sautéed kale or collards with dinner. Simple, powerful changes that support your bones from the inside out. Because when you protect your bones, you protect your mobility, you protect your independence, you protect your ability to walk, lift, carry, and live freely without fear of the next fall or fracture. So let me ask you, which of these foods surprised you the most? Which ones are already in your kitchen? Drop your answer in the comments. We read every one. And if this helped you, please like this video, subscribe to PrimeHealth Daily, and share it with a friend or family member who could use a little strength in their step. Because stronger bones after 60 aren't about luck or genes. They're about knowledge, consistency, and giving your body what it needs before it asks the hard way. Stay strong, stay mobile, and we'll see you in the next video.